Hey guys, it's me, Rattlehead 1313, or you could call me for short, RT13. But before I begin this video, I would like to make an apology for not being active on YouTube for a while. It's because my life's been really busy. Excuse that noise in the background. And I've been busy with school, and excuse that noise in the background again, trying to be serious, but that damn phone won't shut up. But here, now before I begin this video, I'm gonna let you know that excuse me, that the video is gonna be completely unedited because I don't have any video editing software at the moment, which sucks because I usually edit my videos before I upload them to YouTube. But for now, I'm gonna do the video this way, unedited. So yes, now I'm gonna be talking about what's been recently on the news. And yes, what's been on the news recently was Amanda Todd's death, which I heard about it all over Facebook. My news feed was spammed with things about Amanda Todd. It was like Monday, Tuesday, I think. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday, yesterday. I can't remember, but I remember when my my whole news feed wall was just exploding with the Amanda Todd posts and stuff. But now almost everyone has heard about this story about Amanda Todd, and if you're not aware of it, I will tell you. Now Amanda Todd, she's a girl that committed suicide like last week, and sorry, I'm a little lost. Okay, I'm back, but I was lost in a train of thoughts. So what happened was, this girl, Amanda Todd, was making friends on the internet, and she was using her friend's webcam to, make all the to, go all over the internet, making friends, blah blah blah, through tiny chat, chat roulette, anything you could think of that does video chats and stuff. I'm just wasn't sure what she was on when this happened, but yes, she had a lot of compliments saying, "Oh, you look gorgeous. Oh, you look beautiful. Oh, you're perfect." And then she came across a stranger that flattered her to flash him, and so she decided to flash her breasts at this person. Next thing you know, a creep contacts her on Facebook, and excuse me, I'm a little tired. I'm a little exhausted, but okay, well, he comes in contact with Amanda and demands her to make a show for him. In other words, he wanted her to do sexual stuff in front of the guy for his pleasure, and he blackmailed her that if she didn't do what he says, then he would spread the pictures of her topless all over the internet. And so he did. It went all over the internet, and yes, she noticed, and there was a time that she knew that the pictures went all over the internet. And then her life started turning into a living nightmare. She had to move to other schools just to start afresh. And yes, she met excuse me. And she managed to make some friends, a group of friends, whatever. But then he decides to make a Facebook page about her. And yes, and puts a picture of her topless, uncensored picture of her topless for the profile picture of the page. And so people that she knew came across that page, and so she started losing respect and lost friends. And yes, her life went completely downhill from there. And well, she's been developing. No, may I say? Then she started experiencing, she started experiencing anxiety disorders, depression, started drinking, doing drugs, cutting herself. It was terrible. And so yeah, she was bullied, teased, judged harshly. And she was also bullied online as well. And then she tried to commit suicide by drinking a thing of bleach, and then, well, her first attempt was to kill herself failed because she was saved in time and then got to the hospital, and she was flushed from the bleach. Yeah, they flushed the bleach out of her, and then, it saved her. And then the bullying started getting worse, and people started making fun of her for her first attempt of suicide. And then she was led on by a cheating boyfriend. And yes, if you get what I'm saying, a cheating boyfriend. And then had sex with him. And then, next thing you know, had sex with him. Then she started getting beaten up. And yes, when she was getting beat up, they were filming it. And then, yes, she then decided to make a video on YouTube about the big mistakes she made that led her to a chaotic life. And she was led. I watched the video, and yes, it was my heart broke when I seen that video. And if you haven't seen the video, the link to the video is down the description box below. And then, next thing you know, she killed herself. And that was last Wednesday. So, well, I think I should share my thoughts about bullying and, well, bullying, cyberbullying, whichever, but here are my thoughts. Here's my thoughts about bullying. Now, in my perspective, I see bullying as the most worst human evil that anyone could do to someone. I say it because it affects people. And yes, I basically see bullying is the most evil, is more, or may I say, more evil than murder. Yes, bullying is more evil than murder itself. And I say it now. Let me explain what I mean by it. Because for one, when you look at it this way, this kid, every day when he goes to school, he gets picked on, gets bullied, gets called names, and teased, and anything you could think of, anything you could list that would happen to this kid. And his kid, and once when the bully constantly pushes the victim, it's like he's slowly killing the victim. The bully is slowly killing the victim, and then you're basically pushing the victim to the edge. The victim is pushed to the edge, and then the victim can't stand it anymore. So you know what happens? Bang. Offs with him or herself. And that's why I say that bullying is more evil than murder itself. That's why I say it. And yes, what made me think of that was when cyberbullying became some new problem of today on the newspaper. I remember reading it all over the news, newspapers, articles, and yes, it really horrified me to hear something that's that awful. And tell you this, excuse that noise in the background again. Sorry, I was lost. I can't remember what I was saying because of that noise in the background. But when, oh my God, I'm trying to remember. Okay. Remember. Oh yes. Why am I saying when too much? Okay. So I think the reason why people are like this is because, well, this is how I see it. This is like something in my perspective that I think that we humans don't tend to listen to our conscience. If we listen to our conscience, before we do something, if we listen to our conscience, I think society would be better. I think society would be, it'd make the world a better place if we would, think before what we do. I think it would, in my personal opinion. But, well, that is it for my video, and I hope that, that you learned something from it. And yes, rest in peace, Amanda, Todd. You may rest in peace.